Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sukhachaye Kadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vighna-rajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Sutpakarnu Hirambaha Skadapurvajaha Suklambharadaram Vishtum Sativardam Chaturbhujam Vasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopasantaye Yasyad Varadavaktraadhya Parushadhya Parasatam Vignam Nigdhanti Satatam Vishwaksenam Tamasraye Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sachidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Akrishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishnadvaipaya Namvyasam Sarvabhuta Hiteratam Vedabchabhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Na Sahasramurte Purushottamasya Sahasra Netranana Padabaho Sahasra Namnam Savanam Pratattam Niruchate Janma Jaradi Shantyai. With Bhagavan's grace, let us continue from where we left off with our last class. We came up to Bharat Pratkatito Yogi Yogi Sat Sarvakamadaha Asramasramana Rakshama Suparno Vayuvaganaha Dhanudharo Dhanurvedo Dando Tamijitadamaha Aparajida Sarvasako Niyanta Niyamo Yamaha. Came up to that point number 92. Today with Swami's grace we will take up 93. Sattvavan Sattvika Sathya Satya Dharma Parayanaha Abhipraya Priyarorha Priyakrit Priti-vardhanaha. Sattvavan Sattvikaha Satyaha Satya Dharma Parayanaha Abhiprayaha Priyarha Arhaha Priyakrit Priti-vardhanaha. Sattvavan. The Sattvavan, Sankara Bhashyam says, one who exhibits Shauryam and Viryam and Gunangal like that. Shauryam means one who has Suran. Suram means one who is capable of completing the task undertaken. That is Suran. And Viryam means, Viram is Parakramam. And the ability, courage, all those put together. So Bhagavan has got all that. That's because that is selfless love. Always succeeds, always completes whatever it has undertaken. And there's the ability to not only courage and the infinite ability, whatever area that we look at. That is Sattvavan is how the Sankara Bhagavad describes it. And also in Bhagavatam and other Puranangal, we come across the exalted position of Sattvagunam. Suddha Tattvam is one Tattvam that is described in Mahabhagavatam. And it says Suddha Tattvam. One who is Suddha Tattvam means Buddha means pure. And what is that pure? What is the pure essence of things? And that is Ramyam. And that is nothing but Prema, selfless love. That is Sattvavan. And then next one is Sattvikaha. See that again, these names, the namas are again different aspects and effulgences. The same thing shines into different degrees in different ways. And so here, when you look at Sattvavan, and then naturally Sattvikaha is where the Sattvika Gunam is Pradhanam. That is the primary one. From Tamasic to Rajasic to Sattvika Gunam, and finally we go to Nirgunam stage, beyond all these three Gunangas. So Sattvika Gunam is where it is Pradhanam, it is primary, and that is Sattvikaha. And also Parasara Bhattar says, what are the results that happens automatically when Sattvika Gunam is Pradhanam? Dharmam, Jnanam, Vairagyam, Aiswaryam, all these automatically result when Sattvika Gunam is Pradhanam, when it is prominent. So Dharmam, Jnanam, Vairagyam, Aishwaryam. These result from Satvika Gunam. So I don't have to go after Aishwaryam. I don't have to worry about what Dharmam is. I don't have to struggle how to get Vairagyam. These things automatically occur when I develop and by Satvika Gunam. Very important. Satvika Gunam is help ever, but never. Mentally and vocally and through actions. Be very loving. That automatically results in all the other things like Dharmam, Jnanam, Vairagyam, Aishwaryam and all that. Because Dharmam is nothing but selfless love in action. And Jnanam is the experience of that. Vairagyam, automatically when I'm attached to Prema, then I'm detached from everything else in life. So Vairagyam takes place. Aishwaryam is at the command, the call and command of Prema only. Always remember that. Okay. So that is Satvikaha. Satyaha. Satyaha is Satyam. We say truth and we move on. There is in the Prapancham, there is Sat, there is also Asat. Okay? And Sat is something that is. Asat is something that is not. And what is not, we all know. The type of life we lead and our feelings and our imaginations and our creations and everything else, if we call it as Maya, and we know that is something that is illusionary and therefore it is not existent. But that appears to exist. So that is Asat. And the Sat is the one that is always present. Now, in creation, all the Sat, which means all the aspects in which this one entity that manifests itself and also continuously and constantly present, and people who attach to that essence, Bhagavan facilitates, helps and supports them in that pathway. That is Satyaha. Satya Dharma Parayanaha. Parayanam means that is the focus, that is the goal to be attained, the pathway to attain the goal, everything is included in that. What is, we call it as priority in our English language. What is the topmost priority? Okay. Then that Bhagavan's topmost priority is the welfare of all of us, all the beings. And that Parayanam, that is the objective, the goal, and the focus and the charter that he has got. And how does it manifest in our life? Through the various Shastrangal, Vedangal, Puranangal, all these prescribe how I should speak, the Satya Vak, how I should conduct myself, the Dharmam Chara, the Dharmic conduct. All these are described, enunciated, then explained and described and illustrated in great detail in our scriptures. So, in all these all prescribe how to lead my life in a dharmic way. Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. If that is a prescription, Bhagavan, is this the priority that is associated with that? The pradhanam, the focus, the goal is to have Satyam Vada and Dharmam Chara. That goal, that specific goal that is prescribed and enunciated in our Shastrangal, that is Satya Dharma Parayanaha. So, when we say Parayanam, we say basically reading, Saptaha Parayanam, we say. That means, okay, over 7 days I did this and 7 parts or whatever. No, it is not only that. That has to be done with bhava, with the feeling, with anubhavam, that there is nothing else other than this. Nothing else other than this. That when that bhavam comes, that becomes a Parayanam. So Parayanam comes from Parayanaha, one to whom we attach to, there is nothing else, only you are there. Okay? That feeling That Anubhavam is Parayanaha. And Bhagavan has that attachment, if you would call it, to Satyam and Dharmam. Satya Dharma Parayanaha. Then Satya means simply prema in speech. Dharma means prema in action. Abhiprayaha. The people living in this world, people like you and me, we have 4 Purusharthangas, right? And Dharmartha, Kama, Moksham, that we all know. So, I might want Artham in this life, I might want to accumulate wealth. Who do I worship to? I pray to Bhagavan. And I have a desire for something to achieve, whatever it may be, whether to get promoted at work or whether to my child to get admission into a college, whatever it may be, right? That whatever the desire may be, I pray to Bhagavan. And in certain instances, so I'm struggling what to do. I'm not sure Dharma Sankatam. I should want to follow the right thing. That desire is also there. Innately, it is also prompting us, do the right thing, don't do bad things. So, to cultivate that desire, that who do I pray to? To Bhagavan only. And at some point in time, as Radha did, this is enough for me, the samsara sagram, all these experiences, everything, all these acts, all the roles that I played, whatever role you have given me, I've played it to the best of my ability. This is enough for me. I'm exhausted. Please take me back. So that moksham comes. So who do I pray to? To Bhagavan. That entity, that Bhagavan, whom people who desire the Purusharthangal, Dharmam, Kamam, Artham, Moksham, the entity, the Vastu to whom people pray, that entity is Abhiprayaha. Abhiprayaha also means in the when all the things that appear in this world disappear, what we call as samharam, okay, all the beings that have been created, they all dissolve and disappear into this entity. He takes it back, like the way a spider, takes a house that it has weaved back into it itself. He takes all of it back into him at the time of samharam. At that time, he takes all of it back into him, and that is also abhipraya. That's another explanation given by Sankara Bhattar. And this is what Brahma, the darshanam was. When Sriman had the darshan of Sriman Narayana, and he sees in his womb all the things that have been created already lying there. Okay, so that is abhipraya. And samharam is a word that haram means garland. Sam means good, beneficial, perfect. Okay, those are the various words that sam means. So samharam means when we say pralayam and everything dissolves, a dissolution is an English word. But samharam means it becomes actually a garland, a beautiful garland, perfect garland, a most beneficial, beautiful garland it is. That is what this whole creation is all about. The creation of birth, of living, and then death is nothing but a beautiful garland for Bhagavan, samharam. Now, abhiprayaha, priyarhaha. Now, when we go and worship Bhagavan in temples or in a puja room and all that, we prepare different things. We offer so many things to him. It could be food items, it could be fruits, and it could be flowers, or it could be our desires, our ambitions, abhilashas. So many things we offer. So many things, right? And whatever we do samarpanam, whatever we offer to him, he accepts it. That is priyarha. The interesting thing is, priya arha. That's very important. As Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, whatever we offer, Bhagavan has a duty bound. Okay, he cannot dismiss or ignore anybody, not even an ant he can dismiss, right? Because he is the protector. But for him, there is no Anyata Sharanam Nasti, no other place for beings to go to. So, and Bhagavan never fails in his duty. So he will accept whatever it is. But he himself says, when you offer whatever you offer to me with love, with priyam, with bhakti, that I not only accept, I digest, he says. Okay, digest means what? He accepts it and takes it within himself. So there's a beautiful difference there. One is whatever we offer, nonchalantly and surfacially, that also he blesses. And that blessing is one form of acceptance. Okay. Now he may not approve. That is different. But he accepts as because it is grace to me. But when I offer it with love, priya or when I offer it with bhakti, love, then he not only accepts it, he takes it, and as the English word is, digests it. Okay. So that is priyarha. Arha. Arha means when we take the path of inquiry, the vicharana, self-inquiry, inquiry into truth, satyanveshanam, whatever inquiry that we take, that process of digging for the truth, excavating for the truth, looking for the truth, and removing all the chaff and going only for what is good. That process itself is a form of worship for Bhagavan, and that aspect of worshipping truth, worshipping Satyam, worshipping Bhagavan himself, that is called Arha. Arha. Now, in that process, of course, everything is beneficial only. There is nothing that is non-beneficial in our life. Some may create a feeling of pain and suffering. Some may give us feeling of happiness and fulfillment. But everything is really a benefit if you really look at and analyze it and understand it in its proper perspective. But to grab and grasp Bhagavan's lotus feet itself and to enjoy, what does it mean? To enjoy the taste of selfless love. So I have to bring it out from within me. That as Swami Vivekananda says, the worst sin that you can commit, a man can commit, he says, what is the worst sin? Pancha Mahabhadangal are there. Yes, that has been described. But what is the worst sin according to Swami Vivekananda? It is selfishness. Selfishness is the worst sin. So the message repeatedly is to be unselfish. First from selfishness to unselfishness. And then we can progress to selflessness stage. So I must reduce my selfishness to start with, become less selfish and less selfish. So when I do that, what is the result that automatically takes place, that accompanies this action? What happens as I begin to open my heart and expand it? There is a beautiful, most beneficial result. And that result is also arha. See, arha means very preliminary, quick way of translating that is deservedness. Okay. Now, deservedness for whatever I get in my life is what I deserve. It is not somebody else's doing. It is my own doing, so I get it. For every one of us, regardless of our age or position or gender or nationality or religion, it really doesn't matter. I get what I deserve at every moment in life. So, how can I deserve the best? Next question. How can I get the best? Then I need to deserve the best. And that deserving the best is artha, which is the result of selflessness. One act, one iota of selflessness that I exhibit and manifest in my life immediately results in arha, the deservedness to touch Bhagavan himself. embrace him. That arha, that is arha. So priyarha, arha. So priyakrit, okay, priyakrita. Next to nama is priyakrita. Priyakrita is all the bhaktas, not only for bhaktas. Of course, bhaktas is exactly the right word because Swami himself uses it. There are 4 types of bhaktas I have, right? Arthi and Artharthi, Jignasu and Jnani. So each one of us falls into one of these categories. No problem, at least. Okay? So we're all bhaktas in that sense. For whatever we desire, the one who grants all that we desire. Okay, that is Priya Krita. Because he is the divine mother. Priya Krit. Priti Vardhana. As the name implies, as you can understand from the name, it's a simple but powerful name. As I start loving anything in life, I love it more and more and more. When I love things belonging to the world, that changes. That love today increases, and tomorrow that person I love may behave in a different way. My love immediately decreases. Okay, that is because everything is temporary in this world. For the moment, I put my love and focus it, shine my love on temporary things. It could be people, it could be wealth, position, property. It really doesn't matter. Fame, okay, and infamy also. Okay, whatever I focus my love on, that increases, and it also decreases and changes, and sometimes may even disappear because things are temporary. But when I shine this love on permanent thing, which is on love itself, then that grows and grows and grows. I start loving Bhagavan sincerely. It starts with like a spark, as Swami says, okay? And the spark very soon becomes a huge, flagrant fire. It becomes so huge that it can destroy the whole forest, is how it becomes. So that bhakti towards Bhagavan, that prema itself, grows and grows and grows. That's a different. That is Priti Vardhanaha. Priyakrit Priti Vardhanaha. So Slokam 93, Sattvavan Satvikas Sathya Dharma Parayanaha Abhipraya Priyarhorha Priyakrit Priti Vardhanaha. Now number 94. Vigayat Gatir Jyotis Suruchir Hutabhuk Vibhuhu Ravir Virochana Surya Savita Ravilochanaha. First nama is in 94. Vigayasa Gatihi. Vigayasa Gatihi. Now, this Sankara Bhagavad, see, in Sanskritam, it's all etymologically the aksharangal are constructed. So when we understand it, it opens up a whole universe itself in the meaning. So precise and so beautiful it is. So Vihayasa Gatihi. Gatihi is Bhagavan's Vishnu Padam. That is our Gati. So Paramagati, we say, right? Vishnu. That is Akasam, the space itself, is denoted by Vigayasa Gatihi. It's one who is present in the Akasam, in what we call a space. Then that itself, because it's present, that itself becomes Vishnu Padam. And interestingly, the Bhagavan's Padam, as we know from Trivikrama Avataram, the first step that he took covered the entire Prapancham. We know that. Bhulokam, we say. Bhulokam is not limited to the planet Earth. It is the whole Prapancham. Bhuma Devi is that. So, everywhere it is Bhagavan's Padam only That is Bhagavan's padam only. And with Vihayasa Gatihi specifically points to the space, the akasam that is present in the whole prapancham, which is, I believe, about 10 times more than the actual material things that are present, the gross objects in the space. Space is about 10 times, if I remember right, in terms of quantity. Now, that is Vihayasa Gatihi. Another meaning of Vihayasa Gatihi, Shankara Bhagavad Padar teaches us, is it's also Surya. It also denotes Surya. Why? You can see Surya in the space, right, in the Akasam. So it denotes Surya. Vihayasa Gatihi. Then Jyotihi. Narayanaha Paranjyotihi is what the Vedas say. This Jyoti is Swayam. It is by itself, that its nature. It is that Chaitanyam that shines, not only for the 5 Jnana Indriyangar that we have through which we perceive everything in this world, because not only that effulgence, but also internal effulgence, which is beyond the senses to perceive. And that effulgence is self. It is its nature. That Jyoti, that Narayana Paranjyoti, that is the shining, the effulgence of prema, effulgence of love. Trust me, love is phenomenally effulgent, and that actually brings out when you share that love within you to somebody else. Then you experience Narayana. Tears come from your eyes. Teardrops come from your eyes. Those teardrops will be very sweet. Okay? So that Jyotihi is Bhagavan. So Vihayasa Gatihi, Jyotihi, Suruchihi. Okay? So you can immediately remember Uttanapada and Durva's story and all that she is, that Uttama's mother was named Suruchi, okay? And so you know that story, so I won't go into that right now. So Suruchihi, beautifully how Sankara Bhagavad Padal takes us to these namas. First one was Vihayasa Gatihi. So denotes, he says, Bhagavan who is present in Akasam. And then he says, yes, that is Bhagavan's Padam itself. That is an aspect that is shining there. And because immediately when you talk of shining object in the space, you think of the sun, isn't it? Then only you think of moon and stars and all that. So it's a sun, and the Pradhanam. Pradhanam is sun. Then from there the Jyoti, how he is present. So that effulgence that you see in the Surya is an effulgence of this Jyoti, Param Jyoti. That what is self-effulgent, that is what's shining through the Surya Mandala. That is why we have Gayatri Mantra. Now then, it continues. He says this self-effulgent entity, the Chaitanyam, is most magnificent. That is Suruchihi, most magnificent. And also Suruchihi also means one of the most exalted, the supreme effulgence it is. And it also denotes supreme Sankalpam. See, the Sankalpam means not just a promise, but it's a commitment and it's an undertaking. It's a committed undertaking. That is Sankalpam. Also means Kalpam or denotes a certain measure of time. Okay, which is, we know, is we give it as elders have told us, it is the one day of Brahma. It is Kalpam. But this Sankalpam is Samkalpam, as we saw earlier when the Suruchihi, or when we add the word Samharam, that same way Samkalpam is most beneficent, most perfect. So that is a passage of time. And what is that? That is the Suruchihi. That is the supreme effulgence that is present everywhere. Because it is present, everything is auspicious, everything is mangalam, everything is beneficial. There is name one thing in this prapanjam that actually creates trouble. Okay, takes away, for example, food from myself. Bhagavan has given so much food if you take. Now, if I damage it, if I interfere in that process, naturally it reacts in a way that I get drought and all that. But everything is given in abundance. If you look at it, how beautifully everything is shining in supreme effulgence for the benefit of the whole creation. That is Suruchihi. Huta Bhuk Vibhuhu. Huta Bhuk Vibhuhu. Vibhuhu means one word is body, one word is embodiment. Then Huta. Huta means sacrifice, or Huti, we say, right? Hutam. So Huta Bhuk means Bhuk means we say Bhogyam is a colloquial word we use. Bhuk means enjoyment. Enjoyment, you see, when the senses perceive things, there's a certain enjoyment associated with that. Okay, that's the nature. That's why the whole creation, Swami says, is given to me for my enjoyment as a trustee, not as a possessor. Everything is given for, just enjoy it, be happy, right? And that bhogyam, that book, so Huta Bhuk Vipuhu. When you make offering, sincere offering to Bhagavan, he enjoys it, he loves it, he is very pleased. So that is Huta Bhuk Vibhuhu. Two, it can be Sankara Bhagavan takes this as two namas. Huta Bhuk, whatever sacrifices, rituals, yajnam, yagam we perform for different devadaigal, different aspects, that one who accepts and digests, imbibes, takes it in, okay, and that is Huta Bhuk Vipuhu, one who's all pervasive, present everywhere. The interesting thing is whether I offer something to Bhagavan or not. Whether I do samarpanam or not, and everything is automatically being offered as into this ahuti, okay, and every thought, word, and action that I do is an ahutam itself, an offering itself. But that is what is taking place naturally by itself. And when I put my mind in alignment with that natural thing that is taking place, then I benefit from it. This is also you must remember, okay? Because this is the yagam, the yajnam, the whole creation is nothing but the yajnam. It is not an appearance, it is a disappearance that is taking place all the time. And that disappearance is nothing but ahutam, offering into this fire itself. That is when you look and take this teaching and reflect and slowly begin to enjoy and experience the perfection of this teaching, which is Brahmarpanam, Brahma Havihi, Brahma Gnau, Brahmana Hutam. Okay? Then Brahma Karma Samadhina, Brahmaivatena Gandavyam. See, look at it, understand that the meaning of each one of those words, each one of the teachings that Bhagavan gives us in Bhagavad Gita, then you will be able to get an insight into the experience of this Huta Bhuk Vipuhu. Ravi denotes, we know immediately Surya. But in etymologically, Sankara Bhagavad says, one who takes in and imbibes all the rasangal in this creation, that is Ravi. Rasam, the colloquial word we use is Grahitchakar. Grahitchakar means to take it in, to imbibe. Okay, make it your own. That is Ravihi. Then Virochanaha, Vidayasa Gatihi, Jyotihi, Suruchihi, Hutabuk Vibuhu, Hutabuk Vipuhu, Vibuhu, not Vipuhu, Vipu means different. So Surachihi, Hutabuk Vibuhu, Ravihi, Virochanaha. Virochanaha is one who shines, a Jyoti shines in infinite ways. Virochanaha, infinite ways, of varieties of effulgences are there, isn't it? And dynamically also. So the one effulgence, one entity, Narayanaha Paranjyotihi, that one effulgence shines in infinite ways, and also in a dynamic, changing manner. That is Virochanaha. Suryaha. Suryan, we know immediately means the sun. But the etymological meaning for Suryan, Sankara Bhagavan tells us, one who creates everything, and also not only for creating, to grant the resources required to sustain what has been created. And when you look at the sun, it does both, right? All the Jivarasigal, everything, without sunlight, how can you get food? Without food, how can creation take place? Impossible. Then, and the once we are created, we have to be sustained. For that, food is also required. Not only food, then all the other resources that are available. Everything happens because of Surya. That is why it's called Surya. Surya. Savita. Savita is, like you're familiar with it in the Gayatri Mantram. Savita means one Bhagavan who creates everything. All the worlds, the 14 worlds are there. But where does the creation come from? From himself. For creation, you need two things. You need a material thing, and you need an intelligence, and what we call jnana, a skill, how to do it. So you need a material thing, and also the intelligence required. Upadanam, as well as upadana karanam, and nimitta karanam, as the elders say. So those are the two things required for creation, right? Or if you anything that you create, if you go and cook an item, for example, you need materials for this, and you also need the knowledge of how to do it. So Bhagavan, so where does this whole creation come from? From himself. There is no, he is a nimitta karanam, he is upadana karanam, the thing self-creation, that self-creating effulgence, which happens continuously in each one of our lives, and our mind is the one that creates it. Manomulam idam jagat, right? Each one of us, every moment, as I'm speaking, as you're hearing, we are all creating, right? I'm creating the feeling that as if I'm speaking, and you're creating the feeling that you're listening to Sahasranamam. Okay? So everything is creation only. That aspect, that power, that effulgence, that does this, and where does it get its material and that knowledge and all from itself? That is very, Savita is one who creates everything from itself. Savita. Ravi Lochana is one who has the Surya as his eye. Surya Chandran. Eyes are like the Suryan and Chandran is what the elders and Rishis and all describe Bhagavan's vision, Bhagavan's kataksham. Okay? It is sustaining, it is life-sustaining, life-giving, and it is not heat, but it is the prakasam that makes us live. And it is cool like the Chandran. That is why Chandran and Suryan are compared to as Bhagavan's eyes in this world. Ravi Lochanaha, Savita, Ravi Lochanaha. Vidaya Sargatir, Jyotihi, Suruchihi, Hutabhuk, Vibhuhu, Ravihi, Virochanaha, Suryaha, Savita, Ravilochanaha. So Slokam 94. Vigayasa gatir jyotis suruchir utabhuk vibhuhu ravir virochana suryas savita ravilochanaha. So today we took 93 and 94. Sattvavan sattvika satyas satya dharma parayanaha abhipraya priyarhoraha priyakrut priti vardhanaha vigayasa gatir jyotis suruchir hutabhuk vibhuhu ravir virochana suryas savita ravilochanaha. With Bhagavan's grace, we will continue in next class and take up 95. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.